The BC Epic 1000 is a solo self-supported bikepacking race on a mix of rail trail, gravel roads, single track, and pavement. Riders will ride 1,043 kilometers and climb 11,881 meters in order to complete the route. The race begins in Merritt, BC, travels through Princeton, Penticton, Grand Forks, Trail, Nelson, Cranbrook, and ultimately finishes in Fernie, BC. I raced the BC Epic for the first time in 2022, in which I was the fifth rider in, finishing with a time of 3 days, 13 hours, and 21 minutes. Coming into the race, I didn't intend to film much and instead preferred to focus on the race. But as the race played out, I began to take some small clips of video to record my experience as a diary to share with family and friends and as a memento for myself. This movie is my personal diary of the 2023 BC Epic 1000. Recording live. Somewhere just past Bankier. 169 kilometers in. Feeling great.
Still protecting the magic feather, holding tight to your supporting crutch. Writing scripts on worn out leather, still waiting on a divine touch. Try to ride on waves of activity in every direction. You're the center and you're always
Pretty cool.
in every direction.
The Myra trestles, obviously. Been a pretty good day one. Coming into the night now. I think I'm ready for it. Let's go. Ooh. It's a misty morning in Rock Creek. Look at that. Just like sunrise. It was pretty cold. It was not warm riding at night. It started to warm up slightly. Wasn't quite shivering, but definitely was chillier than I wanted to be, despite wearing everything I brought. Recording live from between Greenwood heading towards Grand Forks. Started to get a bit hot today. Feeling okay, feeling pretty good. It's a big long climb. It kind of seems to be going on forever. It's not that steep, but it's just enough that you never stop pedaling. There are so many awesome trestle bridges on this route. Lost count of how many. This is the one just near Christina Lake, right at the base of the Paulson Pass climb. It's super cool. It's really high. I don't even really see how high that is, but yeah, it's an awesome one. I guess that's the Kettle River down there. And that's the bridge from the pass. It's mental how tall it is. When you drive over, you just have no idea. All right, we're rolling down. Finally made it up Paulson Pass. Been descending for a little bit, and then now that's Arrow Lake. So I think that means I'm like legitimately in the Kootenays. You can see Arrow Lake. Well, it's about 4 o'clock in the morning in Trail. Figured that taking all the energy I have left to get the phone out and make a little video. You've seen some of the highs. Wouldn't be fair to not see the lows. Definitely more highs than lows. Bike pack racing for me. But I think the lows are a important part of it too.
I'm spent. Just left everything on the trail yesterday. Wasn't riding especially fast, but just wanting to keep moving. Cover as much ground as possible. Did the best I could. Fell short of my goals in this race. Thought maybe they were unrealistic. Fitness is good, my body feels good. I'm exhausted, but I just didn't quite make it. I'd hoped to get to the ferry in time for the first ferry today. That was really my goal. I'm not going to be able to do that. That's okay. Thought a bit about scratching from the race too. I've been on this bench for almost 4 hours, or a little over 4 hours. Definitely got some sleep. I fell asleep for a bit. When you're so tired, you just, as soon as your head hits the bench, you're out like a light. But kind of like on and off shivering a bit. I think also just exhausted. I don't think it's really all that cold, just my body's empty. And now I'm awake, and it's important. This 8 kilometers away. It doesn't open for an hour. As tired as I am, it won't take me an hour to ride 8 kilometers through town, so kind of just waiting until Tim Hortons opens. I'll be okay. I'm gonna keep going.
Reporting live from the Firefly Cafe in Salmo. This is my new favorite restaurant in the entire world. If you haven't been here, you need to come here immediately. It's definitely not a stretch to drive all the way to Salmo to eat at this specific restaurant. More people should do that. I 100% recommend it. I just had a delicious pesto omelet, hash browns, toast, 2 huge coffees, and they also have an amazing bakery. And so I filled my bike bag with brownies and awesome looking date square thingies. And for breakfast, besides the big omelet breakfast, I also ate a yogurt granola compote thing. Anyways, safe to say after suffering last night through trail and kind of dragging my butt to get here, I'm feeling good and pushing for the ferry. And so I'm going to jump on my bike momentarily, and I'm not stopping till I get to Balfour. I have it on good authority that it's pronounced Weimer, like I would assume the German word W-I-E-M-E-R. I wonder if they wanted to spell Weimer, but just were like, meh, good enough, put it on the hotel, and maybe that's how this town got its name. Live from the Balfour Ferry. Bit of an up and down day, had some highs and lows. Felt pretty good, and then just got on the road to Balfour after the big descent into Nelson, and my neck just gave up. Just like that, it was so weird. It was like actually feeling pretty good most of the ride. Like it's always a little sore, but it wasn't like failing, and then it just gave up. Alright, about halfway up Grey Creek Pass. There's this little paved bridge. Feeling great. I know my neck's not awesome. I feel my back tightening up a little bit. So I thought it was smart to just maybe lay down. No.
sealant. Flat tire.
This is a road just into Kimberley. This place has significance for me. It was last year right along here somewhere that I almost scratched from the race. Just sat down on the side of the road. Deepest bonk of my life. I just couldn't even turn the pedals anymore. And this year it's a bit different. Legs are feeling fine. I'm just chugging along. But I can't reach the handlebars. My neck has completely failed me. Leaning forward to touch the handlebars. My head feels heavy like a bowling ball. And I just don't know if I can safely carry on.
Smoke your weed, my brother. Let the heart stop beat. And wear your silver lining. Wear it close to your skin. But if it's the drugs, the women, the wine, the weed, the love that took everything I owe, just take it all, and tell the ones you love them, teach only what you know, and know, you better know it well.
We took this trip to Garden Grove. Smelled like a loo dog inside the van. Oh yeah.
Reporting live from Kukanusa. I'm getting so close, I can smell it. Like the horse smells the barn. This place is funny because last year I came through here and it was just smoking hot in the afternoon. I came into the store and I was just a total space cadet and I bought a single can of Coke and then I left. And that was it. And I got like 5 kilometers up the road and then just completely bonked and was kicking myself thinking, what a moron, I didn't buy more supplies. And so this year I rolled up and I assume it's the owners are sitting out on the patio just playing cards and having a beer, and I said, oh, are you one of those bike racers? We're closed, but do you need anything? We can get you in. And so I just fueled up and got some snacks and some water, and I think I'm ready to go tackle this last section. It's going to be mostly in the dark, but we're going to get there.
This is the best part. 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 Oh, when you do.
Reporting live from the end. City Hall in Fernie. I'm here once again. So I guess that's the end of the 2023 BC Epic for me.